Paralyzation is one of the most commonly suffered disabilities. It is most often caused by damage in the nervous system, especially the spinal cord. Other major causes are stroke, trauma with nerve injury, cerebral palsy, etc. There are nearly 1 in 50 people living with paralysis, approximately 6 million people, and that number is nearly 33% higher than previous estimates showed. Considering the above aspects, we have come up with the idea of EXO-G. It is an electronic glove that acts as exoskeleton for the wearer to restore the function of the finger movement in order to grip the object. The unique feature of our project is that it is controlled by user's eye. The glove has object detecting sensors on the palm, contact sensors at each section of the fingers through 1 to 14 as shown in the diagram, and the camera. This VI shows the generation of microcontroller signal. If the user wishes to hold any object, he must look into the camera for at least 5 seconds. If the eye is open for 5 seconds, open-closed eye detection indicator indicates 1. This in turn sets the eye control switch high. Since we could not get the hardware, we have simulated object detecting sensor output through LabVIEW. Object sensing indicator indicates the signal from object detecting sensor. This is the sub-VI that simulates sensor reading. The amplified sensor reading is assumed to be varying from 0 to 5 volts. Sensor reading shows the amplified sensor output, and then it is converted to its equivalent digital signal. For convenience, we have converted digital signal back to analog signal for its processing. We can see that sensor reading has been rounded off to its nearest value. If the output is within the interested area, that is within the grasp of the wearer, the value outputted through the sensor is assumed to be greater than or equal to 3 volts. This is considered as threshold value. Signal from object detecting sensor, that is ODS, displays the simulated output of the object sensor. If this value meets the requirement, then object sensing indicator, that is OSI, will be high. If both eye control switch and OSI are high, then microcontroller enabled signal, that is ES, will be high. This enables the microcontroller to run the servo motors, which in turn controls the glove mechanism. Here we are showing real-time image acquisition. Since eye is open, open-closed eye detection is 1, and therefore eye control switch is also high. Signal from object detecting sensor is 2, that is less than the threshold value. Object sensing indicator is thus low. Eye control switch is high, but object sensing indicator is low, and thus microcontroller enabled signal is low. Now we should check for the closed eye condition. Since the eye is closed, open-closed eye detection is 0, and thus eye control switch indicator indicates low. Signal from object detecting sensor is 4, that is greater than the threshold value. Object sensing indicator indicates high. Eye control switch is low, but object sensing indicator is high, and therefore microcontroller enabled signal is low. Now we shall run the VI for the third time. Since eye is open, open-closed eye detection is 1, and eye control switch is also high. And signal from object detecting sensor is 5, that is greater than the threshold. Object sensing indicator indicates high. Eye control switch is high, and also object sensing indicator is also high. Microcontroller enable signal will be high. Microcontroller enabled signal enables the microcontroller to generate the pulse required for the motor to run. As motor runs, the fingers start closing until the signal from the contact sensor is received. Then the process of gripping is stopped. In order to let go of the object, the user must close his eye for 5 seconds, setting the microcontroller enabled signal to low. And now the hand goes back to its natural position. Since we could not get the hardware, we were unable to implement in real time. And this concludes our project. Thank you for watching.